Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, and thank you for stopping by. Alright, guys, on this episode of the Bullet Points, we are going to dive into something that is incredibly concerning, and you need to send this one out because this needs to get some exposure. The ATF is making its move against 18 to 20-year-olds in buying firearms. Now, this stacks on a video that we did a couple weeks ago with its link down below around Maine. Well, now it's going nationally. This is something that you guys need to be aware of. Everything is linked in the description box below. I'm going to say a quick word from our sponsor, Kamikoto Knives, and then we're going to dive in and put some sunlight on this because we need some disinfectant right here. Now, the sponsor for this episode of Freedom is Kamikoto Knives. Now, of course, knives are a little outside of our realm, but every single 2A advocate needs to fuel their body, and to do that, you need the right tool in the kitchen, which is why I want to show you guys these things. These Kamikoto knives are legit. Right out of the box, check out not only the exquisite design and the nature, but look at the balance on that knife. I got a few things to tell you about them. I can't wait to hear what you guys think, and we're going to hit it in 1 second. The knives are made with a high-quality Japanese steel using traditional techniques. Each knife is individually inspected and comes with a lifetime guarantee. The knives come in a heavy-duty ashwood box, which makes them a great present. The knives are used by Michelin star chefs all over the world, so why shouldn't they fuel your freedom in your kitchen? Now, Kamikoto has several special offers going on right now and is offering my viewers an extra $50 off on any purchase with the discount code Langley. On top of their special offers, go to kamikoto.com/Langley to get your knife set and help support our channel. Alright, so as I mentioned in the introduction, we did a video a couple weeks ago, and it is linked in the description box below if you didn't catch it. It was all around the ATF making all 18 to 20-year-olds go through a delay when they buy firearms to do further investigation from the Bipartisan Safer Communities Act, that whole red flag funding bill. This is the reason that Republicans should not sign on to things like this because it can always be abused by the executive bureaucracies. That's where the Biden administration has been sticking since 2021 when they were inaugurated, because they don't have the legislative juice and they don't have the judicial behind them. This is where they're going. This is what we said they were going to do for a long time. Well, now the ATF is making it national. Check it out. Everything is linked. I've got to show you this. This is coming from 3 different sources in 3 different FFLs in 3 different states to show you that this is a national move. Here's the actual announcement that I'm going to break you down the point where I'm like, whoa. Attention. As a result of the passage of the Bipartisan Safer Communities Act of 2022, signed into law on June 25, 2022, the NICS section has been working towards the implementation of an enhanced background check process for persons between the ages of 18 to 20. This enhancement process is the opportunity for additional outreach and research to be conducted regarding the existence of any juvenile adjudication information and/or mental health prohibition. As a result, transactions on persons between the ages of 18 to 20 will initially be delayed, and the addresses of the individual will be collected so that the appropriate local and state entities may be contacted. This enhanced process will begin on November 14, 2022. For all transactions on persons under the age of 21 as previously described. Checks on persons under the age of 21 could be extended for a period of up to 10 days. Therefore, it is possible for an FFL to be contacted with an updated Brady transfer date as a temporary measure until the NICS can be updated to provide this information electronically. NICS staff will be calling FFLs to advise on any changes in the transfer date. In preparation for calls from NICS, you will be asked to verify your license number and code word. You may wish to have this information readily available for you and your staff. Now, this is on the ATS website around the NICS background check system. Got one more thing, and then I'm going to dive into the really concerning parts because this is de facto gun control that the left has wanted for decades. Check this out. All descriptive information, including addresses, will follow normal purge requirements, i.e. deleted from NICS within 24 hours of the FFL receiving a proceed status. Please note, if no potentially prohibiting information is located, the transaction will be proceeded as soon as possible. As soon as possible, up to 10 business days. Now, I'm going to hit this really important part because, again, the reason we cover this stuff so deeply and so nuanced is because it's always a death of 1,000 cuts. They never just come out and rip the whole blanket off and just go at it. They always do it incrementally. This is part of the executive overreach of the bureaucratic entities in our government. Let's keep going because, again, from the NICS background check system, from the ATF that we're all contacting FFLs. As a result, transactions on persons between the ages of 18 to 20 will initially be delayed and the address of the individual will be collected so that the appropriate local and state entities may be contacted. So anyone 18 to 20. Notice how it didn't say anything about any type of qualification of individual at all. It was just anyone 18 to 20. That's a net. That's a whole big net of group people. That's a demographic switch. The enhanced process will begin on November 14 for all transactions on persons under the age of 21. As previously described, checks on persons under the age of 21 could be extended for a period of up to 10 business days. Again, one of the main gun control tenets on the left for the gun control caucuses, for the gun control advocacy groups, has been mandatory waiting periods. 10 business days just happens to be one of their favorite time frames. They always want to do 10 business days. You can see it across the board in national and state level gun control bills. They just got it on a de facto basis for every 18 to 20-year-old. Every single one of them, because Republicans signed on to a red flag legislation that made common sense, and they're now abusing it. If you're in a position of Republican power, this is why you do not dance with the devil, because the devil will find a way to do what it wants to do. They're going to get their gun control if they have to bend and twist the existing rules that no one would take advantage of when you're signing on to these pieces of legislation. And that's what I've got for you guys. Send this one out. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you on the next one. I'm Braden. See you later.